Over the past 14 years, the register of those detained at Guantanamo Bay has included the names of nearly 800 men. And for the first time altogether since their release from detention, 7 of those men gathered on Monday outside the US Embassy in London. Among them, Shaka Amar, freed from Guantanamo just last October, Muazzam Beg, who spent 2 years there, and Ruhal Ahmed, another detainee, released without charge.
I do think about Guantanamo quite often, to be honest with you, in my life. Something I can't forget. And it saddens me to see that people are still in Guantanamo, even though they are not guilty of a crime. And America has made a massive mistake and they don't know what to do with these people.
Guantanamo Bay became synonymous with so-called enhanced interrogation, which human rights lawyers say amounted to torture. But while the US Congress, the White House and the courts clashed over the fate of Guantanamo Bay, its prisoners languished in custody. Even those cleared for release found themselves trapped in a legal and diplomatic limbo.
It's possible to whittle down the numbers. There are a whole bunch of long cleared people and a whole bunch of other people who should have been cleared. As for a few people who should be charged, they should be charged in a real federal court.
With just a year of his presidency remaining, Barack Obama knows he's running out of time if he's to fulfill his promise on closure. But the number of detainees will this month drop below 100. 17 inmates are expected to be released during January alone.
It doesn't make sense for us to be spending an extra 100, 200, 300, $500 million, $1 billion, to have a secure setting for 50, 60, 70 people.
In an interview with Al Jazeera, former detainee Shaka Amar urged President Obama to end it once and for all.
It needs a strong man. It needs a man to say, hey, I'm closing it. And I'm sending these people where I believe it's safe. And I believe people, if they go back to where they belong and they go back to close to where their family is, they will settle down.
Barely 1 in 10 of the remaining detainees at Guantanamo Bay are actively facing charges or awaiting sentence. The remainder appear to be prisoners of the slow pace of US bureaucracy and international diplomacy. The 15th anniversary of the establishment of Camp X-Ray comes just 9 days before the inauguration of the next US president in 2017. And the hope of these campaigners is that by then, Guantanamo Bay will have closed. Paul Brennan, Al Jazeera, Central London.